Thank you, Madam President. I agree with my colleague from New Hampshire that we have too many people in this country who are struggling right now in this recession, that we have too many people who are unemployed, who need help until they can get back on their feet, find a new job, until this economy starts creating jobs again. That's why I'm having so much trouble understanding why it has taken this body so long, 4 weeks now, to extend unemployment benefits for those people who are losing their benefits before the end of this year. Almost 2 million Americans, and we've been trying to pass an extension of unemployment for the last month. So, Madam President, I rise to speak in support of the Worker, Homeownership, and Business Assistance Act, a bill that will extend unemployment benefits 14 weeks for unemployed workers in every state and for an additional 6 weeks in those states with over 8.5% unemployment. And I'm pleased that today the Senate has voted by an overwhelming majority, 97-1, to proceed to the final passage of this legislation. This broad bipartisan vote acknowledges that unemployment affects every community in every state in every part of our country. And in fact, Madam President, this is the third vote we've had now to proceed to this bill. And every vote has passed overwhelmingly with a bipartisan vote. But despite those strong votes in support of this extension, opponents have put up obstacles at every turn to delay the passage of this bill. And as a result of these delaying tactics, approximately 200,000 workers have lost their benefits in this last month. Now, hopefully, after 4 long weeks, the end is in sight. And soon, people like Richard, one of my constituents from Winchester, New Hampshire, who called my office yesterday, will get the help that he desperately needs. Richard is a single father of 3 boys. He lost his job as a machinist at Greenfield Tap and Die Plant. It's a small manufacturing plant in the southwestern part of the state. He lost that job more than a year ago. And since then, he's been using his savings, his unemployment benefits, to pay his mortgage, to buy food, to buy gas, and to pay for other necessities. Now, Richard's been out looking for other manufacturing jobs, but no one is willing to hire him until this economy improves. That, I would point out, is what this Senate has been working on, and I would disagree respectfully with my colleague from New Hampshire that much of the effort that we have done here in the Senate has been to try and support the economy so that it does improve, so that we can create jobs again. Now, we're on the cusp of finally passing this legislation to help Richard and his family and the millions of other jobless Americans whose benefits are going to run out, to help them get through the holidays. Madam President, as I've said many times, when we extend unemployment, we're not just helping those workers whose benefits have been exhausted. We're helping the small businesses that provide the goods and services that the unemployed are going to need, and they're going to go out and they're going to spend those unemployment checks on those goods and services so that for every dollar we spend on unemployment, it turns over $1.61 it produces in the economy. People collecting unemployment spend their benefits immediately on necessities to keep their families going, which means that these dollars get into communities almost as soon as the checks arrive. Economists say that dollar for dollar, extending unemployment benefits is one of the most cost-effective actions we can take to stimulate the economy. So passing this extension is the right choice for unemployed workers and for our communities. And Madam President, I look forward to passing this extension for Richard and for the millions of Americans who are counting on us to act. Thank you very much. I yield the floor, and I note the absence of a quorum.